Let's do this, man.
Oh, we have our camera, Reggie Fils-Aimé!
Obi-Wan plays.
That's right. What's up? All right.
Obi-Wan plays.
What is going on, everybody? How are y'all doing? What's up, everybody coming into the chat? We have a couple of dope Switch 2 news you can use. We got a couple of news items we got to talk about in one epic stream. But before we get started, everybody give that like button a thumbs up. Eva Hodis, Daniel, Broken, Dane, Josh, Lake Show, Khalil, Harold, Curtis Dragon, Bustin, Justin. What's up to everybody coming into the stream? We got a couple of dope news items for y'all. We will be giving away a Switch 2 console. That's going to be epic leading up to the Switch 2. Murr, my guy, what's up, bro? And if you want to join a dope gaming community, links in the description. Get on my Switch friend list. Just a dope community. I don't know what we're going to be playing tonight. What's tonight? Tonight is Wednesday. We'll see. I'm up for anything, bro. All right. Let's get to the... It's Neon. My name is Neon. It's Broken by Destiny, the golden name. It's always going to be Broken, bro. And just because you said that, I'm going to keep calling you Broken just to get you mad. All right. Let's get to the gods. What's up, gods? I see you in the chat, my guy. Gotta say what's up to everybody. All right. We got a couple of dope Nintendo Switch 2 and just Nintendo news items we're going to be talking about in this stream. Show me the hardware. I live for this. Murr, that's right. I see your name in our Discord, Murr the Techno. Yeah, the techie stuff. But it's crazy how Nintendo, when they reveal their consoles, they don't go into like the VRAM and the how many teraflops. Sony and Xbox does that. Sometimes to their detriment. That's another news article we're going to be talking about. Does power matter this generation? Or does power for console matter anymore in general? There's an interesting article on that. We're going to touch on that. But first, the first one comes from WCCFtech.com. The Nintendo Switch 2 CPU will address one of the biggest issues of the original system. Working around the RAM limitations was like, and I quote, solving a puzzle, says developers on the Switch 1. Let's talk about it. Let's break it down. Let's talk about how we feel about the current specs of the Switch 2 and the direction Nintendo is taking the system. It says the Nintendo Switch 2 CPU will address one of the most critical issues of its predecessor, which caused slowdowns in certain games. Interesting. Automation recently interviewed some Japanese developers who worked on ports for the original Switch, asking them what difficulties they had to face and what are their expectations for its successor. Speaking about the CPU, the most frequent comment from developers was that it was often running at full capacity in games and thus couldn't handle background loading. One of the tricks this generation that developers do is background loading. If you enter an elevator in a game and you're going, you see y'all are going up the elevator, what's happening is the assets for the next scene that you're going to be in, the next setting you're going to be in, all of that is loading in the background. And so the developers of the Switch One were saying because the CPU on the Switch One was was lower, that caused a problem with background loading, forcing developers to either optimize background loading to make it happen whenever possible or to abandon optimization entirely, leading to performance drops in games. The much more, and I have to say this, playing Fortnite on the current Switch. Shout out to L, and I thought about L, Fortnite. I run some Fortnite. Playing Fortnite on the current Switch. When you're jumping out of the bus, like you see how slow it is to load. Like the polygons for the trees, the textures of the buildings, they take forever to load while you're jumping and landing in Fortnite. And that's a direct result of the CPU of the current Switch. Hopefully for the Switch 2, most of that will be resolved. Not gonna say all of it, but a lot of that background loading has to be sped up on the Switch 2. The much more powerful CPU of the Switch 2 will address this issue. Talking about this article is saying in relation to these developers, I want to play COD with OB gods. We are gonna be on Call of Duty on that Switch 2, boy. Are we gaming tonight? Yes, sir, Ghost Wolf. What will we be playing? I don't know yet. But what's up to everybody coming into the stream? We're at 12 likes. What? I need 8 people. 8 people give the stream a thumbs up. Let's crush 20 likes right now. Viente. That's how you say 20 in Spanish. All right. The much more powerful CPU of the Switch 2 will address this issue, making background loading easier for developers. Another well-documented weakness of the original system, which the Switch 2 will address, is the RAM. ASAP, what's up, bro? The RAM of the system. And that's where the most recent specs are giving the Switch 2 12 gigabytes of RAM, up from only 4 gigabytes from the original Switch. So a lot more tools for the developers to play with when crafting those Switch 2 games. Gonna be dope. Shout out to everybody coming into the stream. We crushed 20 likes. That's what I'm talking about. 22 likes, 8 more people. Let's get it to 30 likes right now, boy. All right. All right. Another one with Switch 2 will address is the RAM, as its measly 4 gigabytes made it difficult for some developers to port games developed for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, which had 8 gigabytes of RAM. And this is where I keep saying the Switch 2 power. People are saying it's going to be in the ballpark of the PS4. I really think it might be closer to PS4 Pro level games with DLSS combined. But like the PlayStation 4, Xbox One had 8 gigabytes of RAM. And the latest specs of the Switch that were leaked says that the Switch 2 will have 12 gigabytes of RAM, which is pretty good for a hybrid console. Those games are going to be looking good. Better than a lot of people are going to think. I think games like people are saying, ain't no way GTA 6 coming out on the Switch 2. Dudes might be surprised because Rockstar already said we're fully supporting the Switch 2. When I hear fully support, that means your biggest and best games will be on the platform, including GTA 6. All right. One developer who worked on a port of an open world RPG said that working around the RAM limitations of the system was like solving a puzzle. As compressing textures to the absolute limit to save as much memory as possible actually made their game look better, the more memory was saved. No matter what individual game developers' expectations may be, the vast majority of them are really looking forward to the Switch 2's improved hardware specifications. Those working primarily on PS5 and Xbox Series titles in particular highlighted the urgent need for the system as its increased specs will make porting games much easier. Bro, there are a lot of leaked and rumored third-party games making that jump to the Switch 2, and it's because they have development kits. Of course, they've been had development kits by now, and they see that, you know what? This system is a lot more powerful than we thought. And so, shout out to Nintendo improving the specs of the system, more powerful GPU, more powerful CPU, more RAM in the system, ray tracing capable. That's what one of the leaks said, that it's going to be capable of ray tracing, which I don't care for ray tracing, whether good or bad, I don't care. But it's just going to be a beefier system. So we're going to possibly be getting on the Switch 2 the best of both worlds. The greatest, the best third-party games, and the greatest and the best, we know for a doubt, first-party games. I am getting, Lake Show says, looks like no direct this month. Yeah, Lake Show, I don't think we're going to be getting a Nintendo Direct this month. Bart said the PS5 gen so far has been beyond media. Yeah, Bart, we're going to talk about this generation in the article. This generation has, the longer this generation has gotten, the worse it's gotten for Xbox and PlayStation, in my opinion. I think Nintendo stayed consistent all throughout this generation, pumping out great games every year. PlayStation, PS5 actually started real good, in my opinion. Launch lineup was fire, bro. But I think the best year of the PS5 was the launch months of the system. I remember Miles Morales, Demon's Souls remake, Returnal, top 5 games this generation, easily. Returnal, Ratchet and Clank, Rift Apart. Like, they started off, the Big Planet game, Sackboy Big Adventure, great start. They just went straight downhill, bro. I mean, they went downhill fast, in my opinion. Xbox started downhill and never climbed that mountain. So, just a fact, I think this was a mediocre console generation outside of Nintendo. This was probably one of Nintendo's best generations ever. Gran Turismo 7, that's right, Dane. I know you reach, I don't see it anymore, but Gran Turismo 7 was it's right there, it's still on the stream. Gran Turismo 7 was a dope, I like Gran Turismo 7. 6? I thought it was 7. And God of War. God of War was on it. But they had a great start. And then it's been 2 years since since PlayStation released a first-party exclusive, bro. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. All right. So, this generation could have been a lot better. IMO, in my opinion. But switch to the like Nintendo's gonna have to save the day again. My PS5 this gen, other than 2K, and I haven't played 2K in a few months. I was just using my PS5 to play 2K. So yeah, a lot of interactive movie game mid to me. Yeah, I go turn on Netflix, I want to watch a movie. Turn on my video games to play video games. So it is what it is. Nintendo, we're gonna crank out a dope system. So the Super Nintendo had great third-party, great first-party games. Switch 2 looks like it's gonna have great first-party and third-party. The Switch had great first-party and hit or miss third-party games. Some of the third-party games were good, some were like, So if Nintendo can get consistent big AAA third-party games on the platform, which it looks like that's what they're gonna be able to crank out, whew, this is going to be the Nintendo generation to be a Nintendo gamer. Shout out to everybody coming into the stream. We're at 36 likes I need 10 people to give the stream a thumbs up. Let's crush 46 likes. That's right, arbitrary number. So looks like these developers are saying the CPU on the Switch is going to resolve a lot of the issues they had on the current Switch, and I'm here for it, boy. We're about to be lit. Star Fox, I feel, is going to make a big return on Switch 2. Bart, facts. There is a big rumor of a Star Fox game. Launch window, launch year, Switch. Gonna be crazy. Kaleem with the $2 super chat. My guy. Reminder, Donkey Kong Country is the GOAT, says Kaleem. I need everybody to type Kaleem in the chat. Kaleem. Even though you wrong. Hey, don't get me wrong. I love Donkey Kong, bro. Donkey Kong HD, fire. Tropical Freeze, top 5 2D platformers of all time. But Kaleem, do you want to know what the greatest 2D platforming game of all time is? You want to know? Do you? Let me just put gameplay up. This is the GOAT, Kaleem, and there is no debating it. Right after this article plays, this ad play, I'm going to show it. I'm going to put it on the stream. Oh, it's not even in. It's not even HD. You didn't put HD, bro. Come on, bro. You got to have the right ratio. Come on. All right, let's go. There we go. Oh, this one isn't either? They have, let me see if I have, come on, nobody has it in the right aspect ratio? Anyways, if they, I'm gonna do one more video. If this one doesn't have it, no, that's a hack. Also, all right, I fail. All right, let me just play this one. Bro, this is the 2D platforming GOAT, Kaleem. This game put on a clinic on how to make a 2D platforming game. Super Mario World SNES. This dude already beat the game. This after you beat the game. The things turn into Mario heads. This, bro, this, oh, is this one of the star levels? Yeah, these one of the special levels after you beat the regular game. Bruh, put respect on this game. Chris.
Oh, yeah.
What up? Chris has become a sponsor. Hooray, Chris. Hey, we need to get an OGC 2K game in. I got Chris, Ant, L, 4. Kaleem, y'all are blinded by nostalgia. Super Mario World does not come close. Nostalgia. That's right. Maybe we are blinded by nostalgia. But the game was good, brah. The game was good, brah. Shout out to my guy, Chris. Josh Lee with the $2 euro. He said, Nintendo Switch Sports 2 launch anyone? Hey, it's coming, Josh. I need somebody to type Josh in the chat. Josh, thanks, bro. Hey, Josh, it's definitely coming. There will be Nintendo Switch 2 sports. It's coming. Football, rugby, whatever the other sports, hockey, it's coming. Shout out to, yo, L. What up, L? What y'all boys up to? Hey, L, you want to run some Fortnite tonight, bro? Let me know. I'll hop on Fortnite right after the stream, bro. Y'all let me know. Who typed Josh? Jack, Josh, Kaleem, Josh, Murr, Josh, Daniel, Josh, Evil Holder, Josh. Who typed Kaleem when Kaleem did a super chat? ASAP says Kaleem. Lake Show says Capleem. That's what I'm going to start calling him. Capleem. That's a good one, Lake Show. Nintendo Land needs to come. Hey, Al, facts. That Nintendo Land needs to come back, bro. That Metroid game. All right, this is the last chat. This is the last comment I'm addressing. Nintendo Land, bro. That Metroid Blast in Nintendo Land was crazy, bro. Let me put it up. Then we got to get to the next news.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back.
Oh, welcome back. All right, come on. Yeah. Bro, this game right here? And it had multiplayer too? This Metroid, third-person Metroid game was fire. I low-key would take a third-person perspective Metroid game. Like Returnal, I think Nintendo could do it even better. I'd take it, bro. Straight fire. All right. You can't connect your Discord with your YouTube. Check out the description of this video, Mark. It should help you. Chris got paid today. $20 super chat. Hey, OB. Hey, Chris. What you trying to run? Chris, if you trying to run something, let me know, bro. What's up, Chris? What's up, my guy? My guy, Chris, with the $20 super chat. He made it rain, bro. Hey, we're getting to the news, but we got time, bro. We got time. We're doing this for Chris. This is for Chris. Shmoney! I need somebody to type Chris in the chat. We going to Chris. Y'all crazy, bro. I'm gonna run something this weekend. I'm tired. Okay. I was about to say, if L's on, Chris on, I'll turn on 2K on my PS5, bro. No, I'm going through my Switch back. I ain't connected my PS5. Y'all boys get ready. Get 2K26 though when it drops on the Switch 2. We're gonna be running, bro. But shout out to Chris. Appreciate it, bro. All right. Mario Kart Battle Mode. I'm down for some Mario Kart Battle Mode if y'all want to. I'm down, Ghost Wolf. If we get a couple sponsors who want to run it. It's not Monday, so I don't know how many are going to be on Mario Kart. L said, I got excited for nothing. Hey, L, let me see if I can search for that. I know you sent me an email or your track, bro. I want to play the track at the end of the stream, bro. Shout out to my guy L, the People Champ, bro. He make fire music, bro. What is your email, bro? Let me search for it real quick. Was it? Nope. What is your email, Luke? Type your email so I can search for it. So I can search for the track. I know you sent it to me. All right. The next news item. And this talks about the power of the system that we were just referring to. This is coming from GamesRadar.com. Dope article talking about the power of the Switch 2. This is what they say. As Switch 2 approaches, original Xbox designer says console power doesn't matter anymore because content is king, and he would not have done things the same way Microsoft has. This is coming from the guy who created the original Xbox. He's saying console power does not matter anymore. He's saying game content, the actual games, that's what's king. This is what he quotes the Microsoft original Xbox designer says. How they managed the brand and the story going forward is, I can't even say that, says Seamus Blackley. All right. Seamus Blackley, the designer of the original 2001 Xbox console, reckons, I said this from Games, right? reckons the raw hardware horsepower of new consoles is no longer relevant in an industry where wins and losses are decided by content more than anything. Content is king. And I have to agree with this guy. Speaking to Video Gamer, Blackley recalls the ways of old, back when consoles were still making sizable technical advances generation over generation. I already see where he's going. Bro, back in the day, going from an NES to a Super Nintendo, you saw a big graphical leap. Going from the Super Nintendo to the Nintendo 64, you saw possibly the biggest leap in gaming ever. Going from 2D sprites to 3D polygons, that was the biggest console generational leap. From the Super Nintendo generation to the Nintendo 64 generation. Even Nintendo 64 to GameCube, huge leap. It was. Once we started to go from GameCube, Xbox 360, yes, you saw graphical difference. The leap was smaller. Going from the Xbox 360 to the Xbox One, yes, you saw graphical leaps, smaller. Going from Xbox One to the Xbox Series X, the smallest. Going from, that's the PS4 to the PS5 generation, the smallest graphical leap ever. Matter of fact, PS4. Let me make one example. Let me do something. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm talking about. Spider-Man PS4 versus PS5 side by side comparison. All right, let's see if there's a video. Yeah. So this is Spider-Man remastered on the PS5 versus Spider-Man 4 on the PS. Now I want to do Miles Morales. Let's do Spider-Man PS4, Spider-Man Miles Morales. Let's see if we can get that. Miles Morales. We're going to do a Miles Morales PS4 to PS5 comparison. This is in the shorts format. Come on, bro. Where's the side by side? All right, here we go. This might be it. But they hit me with the Nintendo Switch commercial. Nintendo's so grimy, bro. Putting their Switch commercials over PlayStation videos. All right. Look at this, bro. All right, this is talking about. Are they gonna show? This is all PS5? Oh my goodness. Fail. Fail. Here we go. It was my fault. I clicked on the wrong video. All right, this is it. This is Spider-Man PS4. Let's do PS4 versus PS5. This is PS5 Pro. They don't have a PS5, PS4 side by side? Oh, come on, video. My point is, look at this. This is the game running on the PS5. And then let's look at the game running on the PS4. The games look the same. The biggest difference, the frame rates is 30 frames per second on the PS4 versus 60 on the PS5. My point is, this generation, the graphical leaps were small, bro. Were minute. Insignificant. What's up, Paid? What's up, bro? So, this is what he says. This is the original Xbox console designer. Blackley recalls the ways of old, back when consoles were still making sizable technical advances generation over generation, and the idea of a box of games was still relatively novel. The Xbox was deliberately built to outmuscle Nintendo and Sony competitors as part of Microsoft's strategy of, okay, We're going to lose money on these to make them super powerful and take a bet on the games being awesome. He quotes, being the most powerful was also important to get the guys going into the future. ASAP, your point. Sony believes in generations. That's facts. Somebody type ASAP in the chat. Shout out to my guy ASAP. Shout out to my guy ASAP. Appreciate the support. ASAP with the $5. Somebody type ASAP in the chat real quick. Shout out to ASAP, Chris, Josh Lee, Kaleem for the donations. Appreciate the support. Appreciate the support. Appreciate the support. Paige saying ASAP. Evo Hodis typed ASAP in the chat. Khalil with the ASAP. ASAP. All right. Being the most powerful is also important to get the guys going into the future, Blackley adds. And then you know how they manage that brand and the story going forward is not my fault. And it's not, you know, I would not have done things the same way. I don't know if it would have been better, more or less successful, but I certainly think that this narrative around being more powerful is not helpful today. Backley points to PlayStation's Gran Turismo as an example of the kind of technical leap that you just don't see with consoles anymore. I had to buy it just because I couldn't believe what was happening on the screen was happening on the screen, right? And that was compelling, and that doesn't exist anymore. Shout out to everybody saying ASAP in the chat. As consoles deliver smaller advancements with each generation, we no longer see graphics that make you feel that way. And I agree. Each generation, the graphical leaps have been smaller and smaller. This generation, the smallest. Instead, consoles win people over with games that make good use of their tech to deliver fun experiences. And this is where Nintendo trumps everybody. Shout out to everybody coming into the chat. Give the stream a thumbs up. We're at 52 likes. 8 people give the stream a thumbs up. Let's crush 60 likes right now. April 2nd needs to get here fast, paid bro. April 2nd is going to be epic. 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 All right. Instead, with good games, hardware to play. Blackley agrees that you need not look further than the runaway success of the Switch, which was weaker than its competitors even at launch, and is now several processor generations behind the PS5 and Series X. That's right, weaker console, better games. Based on leaked specs, early reports, and Nintendo's holding pattern, the pending Switch 2 will be weaker than the current batch of consoles. We all know that. I've heard developers describe the current Switch as a PS3.5, and there are fair expectations that the Switch 2 will be a little bit more powerful than the PS4. And that's what I'm saying. I've been saying that the Switch 2 will be more powerful than a PS4. Sent emails on Discord. Let's go, L. Let's go, L. LSS Solo. Let me see if I can search you in my email, bro. LSS Loop, no joke, unreleased. Let's get it, bro. Download. It just download. Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. Hold on.
Yeah. Telling you my flow is universal.
Let's go. Let's listen to some L real quick. How I turn up the volume. Can y'all hear it? Wait, hold on. This is the same beat that I said before, L. I ain't no joke. Did you give me another one? I think I'm going to get a copyright claim playing this, bro. Can y'all hear that?
Yeah. Telling you my flow is universal, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Man, I ain't no joke. I still let the mic smoke. Kill them all like Big Smoke. My skill is not a joke. They poke the beast. I came out the cave so the rain.
All right, I'm gonna get a cover. I can't play that beat. I can't play it. All right, but shout out to my guy L, bro. L, put a link or something on how they can check out your music, bro. All right, let's get to it. All right, let's go back to the specs. Runaway Citizen was weaker than its competitors, even based on. Oh yeah. So, and they're saying that he's saying based on everything we've heard, the Switch 2 is going to be more powerful than a PS4. Praising the Switch's games and functionality, Blackley says, I've played through Breath of the Wild maybe 3 or 4 times. My guy says that he's played through Breath of the Wild 3 or 4 times. I'll just keep playing through it and I can carry it with me. I can have it on a plane, have a long plane fight, or Skyrim on the Switch. Skyrim on the Switch, I can blow 6 hours in Skyrim, no problem. Xbox itself is also focusing on the content war nowadays, partly by pumping everything it possibly can into Game Pass, and most recently committing to bringing yet more of its once exclusive games to other platforms, including PS5. Phil Spencer took it a step further. Phil Spencer says, shout out to L, that's his link to his music. Y'all go check my guy out. Phil Spencer said, in our future gaming presentations, the Xbox Directs, you will have PlayStation logos, Nintendo logos. They're just gonna share the love, bro. And they said it too. They said, we know that we're not expecting them to do the same thing. It's just our strategy going forward. So, this is what he continues. In this case, Xbox software has basically outgrown. This is interesting. He's saying Xbox software has basically outgrown Xbox hardware, which has long struggled with market share. So it makes sense for the business to maximize game sales, even if it means losing one traditional way of trying to move players over to Xbox, as Microsoft's gaming boss Phil Spencer put it. That's right. And so I agree wholeheartedly with this guy. He's saying y'all are focusing too much on power and it's killing y'all. Y'all need to focus more on a great gaming experience. And that's what Nintendo has done. And that's why Nintendo is currently the market leader and has no signs of slowing down when the Switch 2 drops. Switch 2 could have I never thought this soon we could possibly have a greater launch than the Switch. The Switch launch with Zelda Breath of the Wild, big 3D Zelda game. Same year, a big 3D Mario game, just those two alone. We had Splatoon 2 that year, ARMS, Xenoblade 2, 5 great games. ARMS, good, but at least 4 great games. The launch year, I know there were more. I just can't think of it. But bro, the Switch 2, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. But bro, Switch 2, Mario Kart 9, 3D Mario game, Star Fox, all new Star Fox game. Just those two right there. Oh my goodness. Metroid Prime. Bro, we're gonna get God tier Nintendo first party games all in 1 year. And a possible Zelda remake. We're not even talking. Pokemon. This is going to be crazy. And scratch the possible leaks. Let's say there is no Star Fox. We're definitely getting Mario Kart. We're definitely getting a 3D Mario. We're definitely getting Metroid. That alone is insane for a launch year. And not to just, the third party support is just going to be icing on the cake. Nintendo's going to have It's definitely not going to be in the power level of the PS5. We already know that. They're going to have a less powerful system. But mark my words, they're going to have a great year, bro. They're going to have a phenomenal generation. Speaking of upcoming games, IGN just came out of an article with upcoming Nintendo Switch games release dates for 2025 and beyond. So here are a couple of key games coming out on the current Switch, because a lot of people are like, yeah, it's a little dry right now. We're all just waiting for April 2nd. What are we doing right now? I have to say, I just beat Donkey Kong HD, dope game. And I'm going through my backlog. I'm on a serious backlog grind, bro. So that's what I've been doing. So I'm good until April 2nd. But for everyone else, Yu-Gi-Oh! February 27th. Suikoden 1 and 2 HD Remaster, March 6, 2025. This is a big one. And I forgot about this. MLB The Show, a PlayStation first party game, coming out on the Switch March 15th, 2025. A big one for Nintendo fans. Shout out to Ghost Wolf. Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition, March 20th, 2025. Overall, I enjoyed this game. The core of an JRPG is the combat system. Combat system is A+. I enjoyed the story too. It did take a little long to build up to some cool twist points, but I enjoyed the story. For me, the game was missing some RPG elements that I just wished it had. Like, I like going to different cities, different villages, interacting with the different NPCs and upgrading your gear as you go to different cities. This game didn't have it. It just had the home base, and you go out on your mission, then you come back to the home base. Then you go out on another mission, come back to the home base, and you're just filling up the different parts on the map. I gave the game, I think, about a 7 out of 10. Don't get me wrong. If you never played the game, I still recommend it. Fantastic game. But some of the core JRPG elements, I think, was missing from this game. But dope game. I enjoyed it. I still enjoyed the game. Oh, flying in those mechs were epic, bro. Hey, y'all, that had me remember. Y'all remember that game EA came out with that you were like Iron Man flying around? I liked it. Everybody was hating on it. Somebody in the chat knows what I'm talking about. That EA game, that it tanked. It tanked. The sales did not do good at all. But I liked it, bro. It was a fun game, bro. I liked the gameplay. It was good, and it looked good. All right. Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition, March 20th. March 20th. Ladies and gentlemen, The Alchemist, March 21st. Atelier Yumiya. A lot of JRPG, a lot of Japanese games. Tales of the Shire, Lord of the Rings, March 25th. Care Bears, March 27th. Don't care about that. Star Overdrive, never heard of it. A Western RPG, but the numbered Xenoblade was the numbered Xenoblades were all better in my opinion too. This was like, they sort of like did more experimentation with this game. Star Overdrive, never heard of it, coming in April. Rusty Rabbit, April 17th. Luna, oh, it's Capcom Fighting Collection, May 16th. I feel like the Switch has a couple of Capcom Fighting Collection type games. Fantasy Life, The Girl Who Steals Time, May 21st. Rune Factory, May 30th. That's about it. So yeah, it's looking real light when it comes to the Switch releases, bro. Looking real light, meaning Nintendo is gearing up. Go to the door. Who is it? It looks like Nintendo's gearing up for a big Switch 2. You can tell their developer efforts have already switched, and they're focusing on the Switch 2. All right. that's it for today's stream, news stream. Appreciate everybody again. Shout out to everybody who supported. Everybody support just by coming in. If you gave the stream a thumbs up, you supported the stream. But for everyone who took it a step further, dropped a super chat. ASAP, Chris, Josh, Chris became a member. Kaleem with the super chat. Appreciate the support. I'm going to head out. There go. I got a track right here, bro.
Me, solo fam and YFS and all the dream team. Watch all our plaques go.
That's how we're gonna end the stream. That's how we're gonna end the stream with my guy L. Shout out to my guy L. What do you guys think about everything we talked about? Sound off in the comment section below. I want to know. But before you go, bro, click that subscribe button. Stay up to date. All things Nintendo. We out. Peace.
Obi-Wan plays.
That's right. What's up? All right.
Obi-Wan plays.
Platinum in they clean like Martin Luther